Today I'm going to show you how to create a Google class. The first thing I'm going to do is right now I'm in my Drive. I'm going to go to the tic-tac-toe board, get all of my apps, and I'm going to click on More. And there is Classroom. I'll click that, and it will open up. And I'm going to scroll down a little bit. Get started using Classroom. If you accidentally choose student here, you will not be able to go back and create a teacher page. So you do want to say that you are a teacher. Now you can join different classes as students to see what that looks like. But if you don't click teacher initially, you're in trouble. You have to talk to somebody in IT and they'll have to reset you. So here we are. Welcome to Classroom. And it tells me right up here, create my first class. So I click the plus sign. I can either join a class or create a class. In this case, I'm going to create. And you can title the name whatever you want to, and the section whatever you want to. We've had teachers do two different things here. One has said, and we're in the elementary school, but one has said, we're just going to have one class for everybody. Others have decided to departmentalize it, and they've made a class for math, and a class for literacy, and a class for science. There are pros and cons to both. I'm going to create just a fake class. And in the section, you don't need anything, but I'm going to put the date anyway. So I now have my class, and it's going to take me on a quick little tour. Over here in this Adidas bar is where I can get my new assignments. Okay, got it. And as I scroll down, I can see here's where I can make announcements. And I could add attachments from my computer, from Google Drive, from YouTube, and I can also attach the link to go to a different website. The same thing goes with my assignments. I have all of those as well. Now I make a due date. I'm going through the quick tour that they have created for you. You'll do this yourself. Here you can change students can post and comment, students can only comment, or only teacher can post and comment. And one of the nice things here is if you do decide to do students can post and comment, but you have a student who's being a goober on a particular day or is a consistent goober, you can mute that student so everybody else can post and comment except for that student. They'll still be able to read everything that you've created and that other students have posted, but they won't be able to comment. So here's a little trick that I wanted to show you. You can invite students to make this join this class using this code, or if you know you've got multiple sections that you're going to create, you can directly add the students here. So I'm going to click invite, and it's going to ask me for my contacts in a separate tab, but now I'm the digital literacy teacher and I've already made this and shared it with all of my teachers. But you can get the registrar or your digital literacy person to make an ad hoc out of Infinite Campus that has all of the student emails in there. So that's blurred out for privacy reasons, but I'm going to shade all of these and copy those. Now I can't just paste them in here, that would be too easy, but I can do groups. So I'm going to create my own group with all of those student emails. And go back to my drive, go back to tic-tac-toe, and you might have groups here. If not, click more, and there's your group. We need to create a group, and we'll call it 2014-2015. No, let's just call it 2014. And this is Mrs. Ortega, so we're going to go 2014 Ortega. And create. Now I want to go to my groups. And there it is. I'm going to manage it. And then on the side here you can see we're going to directly add members. Enter email address. Well, I've already copied it from here, so now I'm simply going to paste all of those names in. Control V or Command V if you have a Mac. And I've clicked Add, and there we go. All members were added to the group. So now, when I go back here, I'll refresh it and see if my group comes back up. So I want to invite students, groups, and there's my group. So I'm going to select all of them and invite those students. This way, especially if you have multiple students that are, or excuse me, you have students that are needing to join multiple classes, you don't have to worry about them mistyping any of this information. So all of these students now will get an email that just says you've been invited to join this class. Once they click to accept that in the email, it will take them directly here. Actually, it will take them back to that home page where they need to say I'm a student or I'm a teacher, and they can click student, and then your invitation will be right there and it will say join. And the last thing I want to show you is back up here in this Adidas bar. If you click home, this is where it will take them and it will say join here. And then if you've made multiple classes, second grade literacy, second grade social studies, second grade math, etc., all of those will be here with the option to join. So that will save you and your students an awful lot of time and headache as you try to get them all caught up. So that's how you create a class in Google Classroom. If you'd like to change the class theme, you can, and you can choose any of these preloaded themes. And you can change those throughout the year as you would like to. But that's how to create a class in Google Classroom.